Hey everybody, it's Kyle Jetzel, your driven autism dad. So I want to tell you a little bit of a story. I have a friend who he told me a story about being on the board at his church. And he says every single meeting they would have, I think he said once a month, somebody would complain about their leaky roof, the church's leaky roof. And he said he would go home and every day every time he went to one of these board meetings, his wife would say, "Are they still complaining about the roof?" And he would say, "Yep, every meeting they talked and complained and nothing changed." Until one day, obviously, the roof caved in. And the church had spent years, talking about it and complaining about it and saying they should do something. Uh, but they didn't have the resources. They didn't have the money or the resources to fix the roof, right? But once the roof caved in, they got to work. They started fundraising. And as you can imagine, pretty quickly, they had enough resources and money to replace the roof. So, it got me to thinking about how in our family, my wife and I got to a point where we would identify what we didn't call them leaky roofs, but we would say, if I would come home and she was frustrated about something, I would say, "What's the frustration?" And we would talk about it and we would identify that frustration and then start creating a strategy. And sometimes that strategy would work well. Sometimes it wouldn't. We'd have to adjust. In the training that I'm going to show you, there's a link at the bottom of this video. You can go watch this training, but we would create strategies for almost every frustration or discouragement or anything that made us mad or difficulty or challenge we faced. We would attempt to create strategies. We would start fixing the leak. Because what we didn't want to do is have the entire roof of our home fall in, right? We didn't want everything to go so bad that it destroyed our family. We wanted to address those leaks when they first happened. And so we would attempt to do that by identifying frustrations or challenges or difficulties or discouragements. And we would talk about those and we would create strategies. And interestingly enough, in the training that you can click on below, I show you the actual worksheet and formula we use to create all the strategies that we've used for our family for meltdowns and potty training and getting our kids to eat, and when they were defiant or when they like to scream and yell or argue or even rage and violence. So a lot of these things we had created strategies for. So the question I have for you is, what's the leaky roof in your life with your, what are the challenges you face in your home? Is it behaviors or meltdowns or, maybe transitions or sticking to routines or getting your kids to go to school or eating, a lot of the things that we struggle with, right? Because prior to learning and addressing our leaks, we had all these leaks, right? Until we decided to start addressing the leaks. We stopped talking about it and we did something about it. We stopped talking about the leaky roof every week and waiting for our roof to cave in, and we started doing something about it. And the moment we identified those things, and use the formula that's in the training that I share with you below, until we did that, we were just complaining about it. It wasn't getting any better, and it was getting worse, as a matter of fact. But as we started to identify those things, we discovered resources that helped us to get closer and closer to solving those problems in our home. So even if you don't know what to do something. And I'm just going to let you know, at the end of the day, I work with a lot of families who don't address those leaks. They go on, and eventually their roof caves in, and it's really bad. I've seen kids go to jail. I'm just got contacted by a mom recently whose son got involved with the wrong folks and is in jail now, and she has no idea where he's at. And it's so overwhelmingly painful for her. It's difficult, right? The roof caved in. So don't wait until your roof caves in. Don't wait until it's too late. Do something now. Please, if you don't do anything else, join us for the free training. We call it Autism Parenting 101. And you're going to find how we fixed our leaky roof, how we address challenges, how we address problems. And you can watch it for free. It's on YouTube. Click on the link below. And I can't wait to see what you think. My goal is really to see families recover from the stress and strain, transform their families into the kind of family we have, which is a top 1% happy family. I know it can be done because we did it. We faced all those challenges you're facing, and we worked on those leaks one at a time. We didn't wait and just talk about it and just fuss about it and just complain about it. We went to work and started to fix those leaks so that our roof would not cave in. And ultimately, it created a world of happiness and joy for our families. And that's what I want for you. So click on that link below, check out the training. It's free. I don't know how long we'll keep it up, but it's free for right now. So click on it, and I can't wait to see what you think. There's homework. And by the way, just so you'll know, it's not the same old crap you've heard before. This is one of the greatest things I hear from families. The training that we've done is so different. It's so dynamically different. It's so customized for your child and your situation and your unique needs. It's so different than anything you've heard before. I keep hearing that over and over from parents that love it because they feel like they can plug in and use it. It's not the same old stuff, right? So that's what I want to leave you with. Check it out. I can't wait to see how it works for you, and let me know. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.